What's up, everybody? It's Strings and Sweaters. My name is Tim. Thank you guys for clicking on this video. So last video I forgot to mention, go Phillies. I am from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania originally, and I'm very excited the Phillies are a game up in the World Series. So I'm just trying to send them all my support in these videos by wearing their jerseys. And that kind of leads me into what we were talking about last time, which is, should you wear a fake jersey? And I said actually yes, surprisingly enough, because I think fans should be able to support their team and go out into the public and show people, that we're rooting for you. Now, that kind of leads me into this video. In this video, we're going to compare Adidas jerseys, and we're going to compare them to I wouldn't say off-brand, but alternate brand Fanatics. So Fanatics is a company that's been working with Adidas for not Adidas, the NHL for a long time. I think Fanatics started as like a hat company, to be honest with you, and then they kind of expanded their roles into different settings. But they've been making NHL jerseys, and Adidas has actually announced that they're going to be parting ways with the NHL. That's sort of over some legal issues that I don't want to get into in this video, but it makes me think, are Fanatics the next brand that will be pairing with the NHL to make their official jerseys? Now, right now, how Fanatics works is they basically supply a lower quality, lower priced version of the team's jerseys for fans that don't want to spend $240 on a single jersey. So I have two Fanatics jerseys, and I have many Penguins Adidas jerseys, but today we're going to go over them and kind of talk about the main differences, and then at the end talk about which one is right for you, because I'm not opposed to either one. I think both of them have their positives and negatives. So let's first show you my two Fanatics jerseys. So first off, we have this awesome Lemieux jersey. So let me show you the back. We got Mario Lemieux, number 66, greatest of all time in my opinion, probably not others, but we got the captain's patch, and we have, let's see where it is. It's a special series Fanatics did for older retired Hall of Famer players, where you get this, like, what does it say here? Vintage hockey patch kind of on the back. Now, this jersey is a little bit different, like I just mentioned, for a Fanatics jersey, but because it's of that kind of like vintage brand. So I also want to show you this other Fanatics jersey, and I actually had this jersey customized for the numbers. So this is going to be like a base Fanatics jersey with customized numbers on it, but this is my Jaromir Jagr away Penguins jersey. So here you go. Now this is probably more what you're going to get when you buy a Fanatics jersey. Let me show you the back and the numbers on the back. Okay, and then here is that Fanatics logo, I guess, tag that they put on the bottom of all their jerseys. So let's talk about what Fanatics jerseys have. So they have, accurate striping, accurate numbering, fonts, decent lettering for names, I will say, especially on this jersey. I did get it customized, so that's probably why they stitched this name. I don't know if they stitch ones that are kind of mass-produced, but pretty good lettering. And they have everything you really need if you want to support your team. They don't have a fight strap. We talked about this in the last video. A fight strap is basically this long kind of like connector piece that will go down and hook into a hockey player's pants, so that when they skate and they're going fast, their jersey doesn't fly up. And it's called a fight strap also because one major tactic hockey players use is to grab the back of the jersey and pull it up over the other opponent's head. And that fight strap is supposed to keep the jersey from doing that, I guess. But So they don't add a fight strap in the back of the jersey. All you get is nothing really, I guess. Yep, you get a tag in there. Let me show you what a fight strap looks like. If you didn't watch my last video, I would recommend checking that out though if you didn't. But a fight strap should be right in the back here of the jersey. And it looks like this. It's this long sort of white, I don't even know, felt material thing. And it connects with these clips to the back of a hockey player's pants. And that's kind of cool to have because it's like, it makes the jersey feel like more authentic. Like, oh yeah, this is a jersey, you know, the players would wear. Even though I said I wouldn't get into it about Adidas leaving the NHL, but we all know that these Indonesian-made Adidas jerseys are actually not what the players wear on the ice. I might save that topic for another video, but yes, these are not what would be worn on the ice, so they're not really authentic jerseys, but to me, they're the Adidas authentic fan jerseys in a way. So, all right, so they don't have a fight strap. You'll also notice the crest, the NHL crest, is just kind of felt. The Adidas one is shiny metallic material. You also are going to get a different kind of logo and number material. So the logo on this Adidas Indo jersey, you're going to get a nice kind of vinyl mixture of materials and lots of detail with the stitching. So every piece to this logo is sort of individualized and different. It's very, very well done, right? And same with the numbers. Let me show you. The numbers have this sort of like 3D stitching. It looks great on my Penguins alternate here on the arm. You can really see they double stitched it, and the numbers really pop out there. So you're gonna get on a Fanatics jersey, you're gonna get this logo that will be stitched on. Honestly, I think it's heat pressed on, and they just have stitching on it to make it look like it's stitched on. But anyhow, and it's very like reflective, like almost like a construction site hat or something. Like it has this like, I don't know, like reflective, material. I don't know what to call it. And it's all one piece. Actually, the gloves and the skates actually have a little bit of sewing done on them to make them pop out. But other than that, it's all one flat piece. Same with the numbers. We just have one big flat piece of vinyl, and pretty sure they're heat pressed on. The only thing on here that's probably not heat pressed on is this name. It's stitched in, although it almost looks like I can see like glue or something underneath here. You're not going to get that good of quality with Fanatics, and that's sort of what I'm trying to say in a nice way. But they're not the same quality. The stitching is not the same. The material, some people may be surprised, the material of the actual jersey is completely different. Let me show you a close-up of each material. Here you go. And then the Fanatics. Now the Fanatics material is almost the same material that you would get on like a Adidas hoodie or sweater. It's very soft, very stretchy. Not very durable at all, but almost like it's made of like cotton, or I'm sure it's made of polyester, but it's just very soft. And on the Adidas jersey, it's very rough. It seems like it could take slash, it seems like it'd take a beating. And there's also different types of fabric used in this jersey. So the shoulder pads have like a perforated dimples here, and the sides have this like more breathable armpit fabric that they're using here. So this, you're basically getting all the same kind of fabric up until the neck. So But let me go back to this Fanatics Lemieux jersey I have. Now, this is a Fanatics individual vintage player series, so it can't speak for all Fanatics jerseys. But I just want to show you the difference in the logo here. You really don't have any sort of details or beveling at all in this logo. It's all just flat and heat pressed on. Same with the C, it's just heat pressed on. Let me compare it with the C I have on this Crosby jersey. Okay, so here is our C on our Crosby jersey. And here's our C on the Fanatics jersey. Okay. The numbers too on the back and the nameplate is heat pressed on. Here's an example. Not heat pressed on, sewn in. Okay. And all the other like kind of quirky Adidas details like the bubble, you're not gonna get. I'm not sure if what Fanatics does for shoulder patches because I don't have a jersey that has Fanatics jersey that has shoulder patches, but I'm sure it's that same heat press vinyl material, which I think would be kind of problematic for a patch because that's sort of an area that's getting bent a little bit more, and that vinyl material is less nice and is more easily going to be bent. But anyways, so that's the main difference. Now let's talk about which one's right for you. Well, Fanatics jerseys new are about $80 less. Used, they go down way hugely in price. So used Adidas jerseys usually hold their value around $200 to $170, and Fanatics jerseys used are around $80 to $90, even though they start out fairly close to Adidas jerseys. But Fanatics jerseys are more comfortable. They're more soft. They're easier to wear out or around the house. So they have pros. Cons, though, let's say you do want to get into jersey collection. The Fanatics jerseys, I don't see in the long run holding any value. I don't see them getting any sort of collector value out of them. There's some jerseys I have in my collection that I actually see in the foreseeable future gaining value from what I initially bought, and people do have those right now, like for instance, the Capitals reverse retro Eagle jersey. That thing is selling for like $800 to $700 used, and people who pre-ordered it back when it came out probably only paid $240, $230. Fanatics jersey, that's never going to happen. But as we talked last time about counterfeits, if your goal is just to buy a jersey that you're going to wear to games and show support, there's nothing wrong with a Fanatics jersey. I think they're awesome. I think the material is actually a pro for some people. If authenticity really isn't your thing and comfortability is, I think that's a great way to go. Now, for buying the Adidas jerseys, why would you want to do that? Well, I love jerseys. Let's just go to this Phillies jersey right here. I love just looking at the material, looking at the stitching of, the logos and the details they put into it. And I like to know sort of how everything works out ergonomically and, how sort of things change in jerseys, and they're kind of like pieces of history for me. So I do like a jersey that has more authentic pieces on it. It's just cool to me. Now, to see a jersey that just seems like a complete replica, you might as well buy, like a Penguins or whatever team you like hoodie, and that has the logo, because you can show support that way, same colors. I guess it doesn't have the player, but I've even seen shirts and hoodies that have like the player's name, heat pressed on the back. So in some ways, a Fanatics jersey, you are just kind of buying a team merch store hoodie that has been disguised as a jersey, but it still gets the look, it still gets the point across. So that's gonna be my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys are having a great weekend. Let me know in the comments what other topics you'd like me to cover. Please like and subscribe, and have a great day. Peace out.